This is BB. So, see, I took a shower yesterday. See my hair? I don't have all these gray hairs. It looks really gray. Of course, I need to get a haircut. But what I'm saying is, just now I can smell this gas, like a gas. It locks off my throat. The cat smells it as well. I can feel hurting in my chest. It's hurting my neck. It's hurting my head. And it's hot, flushed feeling in my intestines. But right here, right now, there's a lot of pain in my neck. On my shoulder right here. And you can feel this like you're starting to get a little sleepy. I don't know what the hell would they do. Why she's doing this. See, my neighbor just came home. It coincides with people coming, like neighbors coming home, going to work, whatever, is because I get angry and I get an outburst because the unfairness of this gets to me, and it's not fair. It's not fair to be illegally drugged. It's not. I don't know, again, what she wants to say. She found something in my head because it's all kinds of shit she's trying to, well, she wants me to believe what she's doing to me is my fault. Like, this is my fault. I don't understand. So if I punch her in the fucking mouth for all this, then it's her fault. If I catch her and call the police, then whose fault is that? Mine, or that would be her fault? If what she's doing to me is my fault, when is she gonna take, you know what I can't stand is the immaturity in this woman. She's like a child. It's like even she's doing it, and she's doing it to other people. Doing it to my clients. She's fucking with them. She's messing with them. Whose fault is that? Did she see that in my head? Where is she getting this from? What is it with this lack of taking accountability for their actions? This lack, they have a complete lack of taking any type of accountability for their actions. She saw something in my head. So if she saw something in my head, why does she feel compelled to do this to me? What, is she fighting crime? What was she searching my head for? Was she interested in me? What was she looking for to this extent? Look, what the people who are targeting y'all, what are they looking for? What are they looking for in your head? What are they telling themselves? Because they seem to be flourishing financially. Our finances are getting jacked up and fucked. They're getting jacked up and fucked up. Again, what exactly are they looking for? What are they looking for? What are the amusement? What are they looking for? In my particular case, and I'm gonna say this is to my from my what I'm seeing is happening to my clients, and something happened in the past. It's people who like to watch younger people hurt themselves, or she is the one who gets off on it. When I say accommodate them, whatever technology they're using, how are they able to have other people be a part of it? It's not psychic energy. There's millions of psychics out there. They can read people's thoughts, or, they're auditory, they're clairvoyant, they're empathic. There's lots of different types of psychic out there. They can feel emotions. Some people can see. They can just see. They get images. They can see. Some people can hear, clairaudient. But they're not able to share that with somebody else. They can't let you. How can they hear? Well, this is John A and John B. How can they let John A and John B hear and see what they're feeling? They can't do that. It's not something where you can share a meal and it rubs off. It's not a contagious disease. What they're using is technology. This is not real. This is not psychic. This is technology to read your thoughts, and I don't know if she's actually feeling emotions. I have no idea. One of the things that was missing from my life. My grandma, God bless her soul, I don't know why she did this. She kept my umbilical cord. A little black thing she had in with those stamps that I mentioned. It's all missing. She kept it. Now, I don't know what she might have done with that umbilical cord, because that was of an innocent baby, right? That was an innocent baby. I don't know how she was what she's trying to do. I don't understand what she's fucking trying to do. What is this about? I don't know. Because the umbilical cord is missing. The woman also kept my first haircut. I don't know. There's the hair of an innocent and the umbilical cord of a child, which is innocent. So I don't know if that's what is almost like she can feel my emotions. What did she do? Eat it? Sleep with it? I don't know what she did. I have no doubt that they're in possession of whatever, everything is missing. But what I'm saying is that if that's a part, I don't know. If that's maybe, because that's missing as well. But what it is she is just want to know how they're able to share this. Like, they have an audience, right? Or a broadcast, as you guys say. How are they able to share what they're seeing with other people? Somebody says it's neural monitoring. But this goes way beyond just being able to read your thoughts. A psychic can read your thoughts. This is absolute clarity, like not just a word here or a flash here or hearing something there. No, we're talking not psychic ability, but way stronger than that, way more powerful. This has to be technology. This has to be technology they're using. The reason why, how are they able to share it with others? A psychic cannot do that. I could have a psychic friend who is really great, and she could, she can talk, but how's she gonna make me hear what she's hearing or see what she's seeing? She has to be narrating it. And after a while you lose interest because it's not your thing. How are they able to make other people see, feel, and experience what they're doing if it's not some type of technology? It's got to be technology. So I don't know if she is the one who likes to hurt people, just to see, to experience pain. Maybe she likes to experience pain without hurting herself, and or she likes to she's accommodating somebody else who likes to, and maybe they're paying her for it. But I'm not a young girl. I'm not a young girl. I'm not a child. So I don't know what she's getting from this. I believe it's just my router and my electronics they're using. So when the shit hits the fan and somebody finds out, it all points back to who? Me. Others use my devices to do all these things. Because sometimes you can hear on the phone, like you hear a click, and she hears it upstairs too, my neighbor. Like somebody take a picture. You hear a click, like something turns on and turns off. That's making a noise on the phone. I don't have any apps here that I don't know what it is. So where is this app? Where is this program? What is this app? What is it? I don't know. And she's heard it away from here. She wasn't at the house when she heard it, and she's heard it several times. She's a single woman too, and she's even older than I am. She's not a child. Was she hacking her for? What was she interested in with her? What she's interested in with her. But my point is, I just don't know how they're sharing this. If they can see it and experience it or whatever they're claiming, how are they able to share it for other people to get to see it? And what are they using? Is it just anybody they can pick up and do this with, or they have to have something for us to ingest? Airborne, liquid, food. What is it? I don't know. I don't know. But I can smell it. It's hurting all over, all of my chest, and she's being affected by it too. She was going crazy this morning, so I don't know if it's coming up from the bottom of the house. One of the things I've noticed is like there's this smell of like dirty water. You know, when you have dirty water and you set it out, after a while it starts to stink really badly. This is how it's smelling like around my bed, like dirty water. My neighbor across the way also was saying her house smells like there's shit in it and she can't find it anywhere. What she's smelling is the same thing. I've never been in my neighbor's house. My neighbor comes here, she doesn't have anything. She just comes and she sits there and she leaves. She doesn't do anything. She's an innocent woman too. She's just being used, just like everybody else. So, I don't know what these people are about. I don't know what is it that gets her off. But someone told me that a lot of children are being targeted now. It's like they're using the kids they found what he calls it the fountain of youth. They're looking for something in these children that enables them. I think it's the innocence of the children they're tapping into. But then they tap into them and they're getting them to do things to themselves. This is my belief. And to each other. So, where is this going to end? When is the police going to acknowledge, or the FBI, or whatever task force they have going to acknowledge that there is a problem here and they need to take care of it? You're saving me from Afghanistan and the Taliban just to have people in your own backyard kill us out. What's the point? If you're going to protect the garden from outside forces, you got to start tending to the garden too. Keep the garden clean. What's the point? The garden is being overrun by weeds and pestilence. Something needs to be done. Something needs to be done. They need to start really acknowledging there is a problem and doing something about it. And what am I saying? I'm preaching to the choir because you know it. See, this thing makes me feel like I also always feel like there's a layer, like imagine my brain and there's a layer of gel on it. Now I don't know, this here is called illegal drugging. It's called illegal drugging. Now she wanted to say, well, she saw certain things in my head. I never illegally drugged anybody. I'm not a rapist. I'm not a pedophile. Yeah, when I was younger, I used to take my father's money. He called it token, and he called it just taking a token. He called it just taking the money, and he said I was taking it for myself because everything he was working for was for me. So I was just taking it for myself and, taking it in school, buying up, spending up, doing all kinds of stupid shit. That was my way of acting out. But that was my father's money, not her money, not her father's money. That had nothing to do with her. She wasn't even born yet. So, I don't know what's her angle, what she's saying she found in my head, and what exactly was she looking for, and why. Because just how she has this device that can do that, I want somebody else to crawl my head too. This only fair. They got to use the same technology and they got to see what they find. Because one of the things you got to be careful for, this leads to another path. And what they're doing at night is trying to, imagine your energy, your essence, they can have access to it. This conscious mind, the subconscious mind and the superconscious mind. They have access to it. What if they're just putting dirty things in there? What if they're putting things in there? But the good news is when if somebody uses the same technology to see who's telling the lies and who's telling the truth, they still have to put us in the situations they're talking about. They still have to put us, like, were you there at this time? Do you know this person? No, I've never been there. It's hardly unlikely when I could commit a crime if I wasn't there. Does this person know you? No, they don't. So again, let's look at this and see how it works. Because this was happening, they're sitting around my house when I was thinking of moving. I was saying, you know what? This is what my thoughts were. I said it out loud in my house. But of course, they heard everything I said. They have super hearing. She and her boyfriend have super duper hearing. Even when they weren't next door, they were hearing because they're just like that. They're special. They're extra special. They're extra special. Because even a psychic, I asked him, is there when I was talking to the psychic, I wasn't yelling on the phone. I was talking normal voice. And I asked her, can she hear me? Because I saw her and the boyfriend leave. So can they hear this conversation? And she said, yes, they can. And then she asked me, how can they if they're not there? I don't know. Magic. It's just magic. It's magic and esoteric and holistic and, it's magic. These things are all magic. Channel, ooga booga dooga dooga. It's all magic. Don't you want some of that magic? It's all magic. Hey presto, get a wand and abracadabra, abracadabra, and there you go. It's all magic with her. She works magic. She's a magician. And anyway, with that, and I want to learn some of that magic because I could help some of my clients. But nobody wants to touch me where they get that kind of magic from. Where are they buying these wands? I don't know. But anyway, they were hearing the conversation. So I said, you know what? When I leave, I'll just go pay a couple. They're the kind of person, if you get a couple of junkies who do drugs. These are people who voluntarily do drugs. You give them a couple of $100 and have them terrorize them for 2 weeks. Sit around their house and see how it feels. So she take that to mean, well, she has a right to kill me now. First of all, they're illegally hacking me and hearing everything I say, but she is well within her legal rights to do that. She was suspicious of something. Of her and her boyfriend and her family. Because there were 4 sets of tenants living in the yard. There were 4 sets. Her and 3 others, me being one of the 3. The other 3. Now she had to have been listening. Let's say they didn't hack. She had to have been listening outside all their windows to target me. How did she know that I was doing something bad or had bad intentions for she and her boyfriend? Why did she pick me? Did she listen to the others' conversation? How did she know that they weren't plotting something against her and the boyfriend? Or the third set of tenants? Because sharing the same address. So how come she targeted me? Because she seems to be harping and sitting on me. The only interest I had was her, because I thought she was attractive, and I thought the boyfriend was abusive. And she fed that. They fed that thought, because they wanted me to continue to believe that. They could turn around and say, well, it's just because I didn't get her nether regions, this is why I would do this and do that. She must be lined with gold and diamonds down there. She must be lined with gold and diamonds up in there. Even so, I don't want it. Anybody, let's call it what it is. This is for adults. I don't kill for pee. I don't kill people for pee. I'll pass. And if she can see this, I'll pass. No, thank you. I don't, let's just say, well, I didn't get her pee. This is why I'm just crazy and belligerent and mad and going crazy because I am hungry for her pee. Or maybe the cat wants the boyfriend, so she has to protect him and her. The cat might be trying to get in between her and her boyfriend. So anyway, I'm just saying, whatever her thing is. I said, again, in my house, that, these are the kind of people you just pay a couple of people $100, just to give them a taste of what they put me through. This was before I moved out, but I had no intention of doing that. Well, I'm the kind of person, when I move. I'm done with that situation. Till here to do this, for what? It's been 2 years she had this. It's a pretty blunt person. And I'm gonna stand up to whatever I say right here in a court of law. I'm gonna repeat it too if I have to. I will repeat it if I have to. Blunt gal. I don't, you just get straight to the fucking point. To the fucking point. Not this he said, she said, you crawl my head, you heard this, you see this. No. Come in my face. Be a woman for once and stop trying to pretend to be a little child. Just because, and I'm telling you this, you know who you are, who's doing this to me. And if you feel that messing with children is making you younger and smarter or whatever you think, you're lying to yourself. You're just a fucking sociopath and a psychopath who likes to fuck with people. That's it. It's not doing anything for you. You're just a sociopath and a psychopath who likes to fuck with people. And you will look for any fucking excuse you can. Any fucking excuse you can. As flimsy as they say, a drowning man will clutch at straws. I'm tired of hearing shit. If you want to accuse me of something you saw in my head, bring it. Let's go find these people and clear this up so you can sleep at night and rest at night. Because you need to find out I'm not this notorious criminal you're finding in my head. Bring it! You want to project all your fucking shit on me and I'm not taking it. I'm not taking it.